Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow, but I'll be hood forever.
What is up, guys? It is Sydney. I'm so sorry I have not posted a video in forever. I've just been so busy with college, traveling, summer, all that jazz, and you probably don't care, but that is what's been going on. So I just got back from New York and I was trying to think of a video on what to do for you guys, and it came to my mind like, it's like That's So Raven, but whatever. So I was thinking of a video and I was looking around and I saw a lot of tourists. So I'm going to help you guys out and I'm going to do a video on how to survive the big, the bad apple, as in New York. So let's get started. Tip number 5. Do not ask places where you're not getting service, such as libraries, museums, any places, restaurants where you're not getting service, because they will say no. A lot of places in New York do not offer public bathrooms, but that's just how it is. So what I suggest is going to the local McDonald's or Starbucks. They almost always have public bathrooms. And if you're a germaphobe or classy and sassy like me, what I suggest is finding a local hotel. So if you're on 42nd Street, Manhattan, wherever you are, find a local hotel and then look for the bathroom there. That way you have a clean place to use the bathroom and it's not crowded and there's not a line usually. So that's what I would do for public bathrooms. Number 4, footwear. So we've all seen Gossip Girl and we all know how Serena and Blair rock their super cute heels and pumps, but New York is not really like that, and I don't really think, in my opinion, you should wear heels in New York. If you're traveling on vacation, you want to be comfortable and you're going to be walking up steps in the subway on concrete almost all day. So what I suggest is investing in some cute tennis shoes. They don't have to be cute, but I suggest they're cute. So I've invested in some Adidas. I also have some Nikes. They don't have to be running shoes, just cute, comfortable shoes. Also, if you're not a sneaker person, Birkenstocks have been super popular this season and this year. I have 4 pairs, but that just tells you I love them so much. They're so comfortable and you feel like you're walking on air. It's awesome. So don't be broken down in the street like I was 2 years ago when I wanted to wear my pumps in New York and people were looking at me like I'm crazy. Just get some comfortable shoes that make you feel good and that are cute. Tip number 3. Do not stop in the middle of the street and do not stop in front of any doors, especially subway doors. A lot of times, actually most of the time, New Yorkers do have places to go and they don't have time to stop behind you while you're taking a picture, calling, tweeting, Instagramming, Facebooking, texting, doing whatever you do on your cell phone. They don't have time for that. And you will be pushed and they won't apologize because it's your fault. So what I suggest is going to the side, answering a phone, and for pictures, I mean, it's okay to take pictures. Just do not stand in the middle of the street, because even when I go to visit, even when I used to live there, it would be really annoying to walk around people. But whatever. Number 2, transportation. I do not know why all of my friends, okay, it's Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl has brainwashed us into thinking certain things about New York. That is not true, but it's still one of my favorite shows, but whatever. So a lot of my friends think that you can just call a taxi and say, hey, I'll be done in 5 minutes, come pick me up, or at some limit. That's not going to happen. If you do that on vacation, or if you're staying there, you will be broke by the end of the trip. I will go over some of the simple ways and easy ways to get where you need to go in New York. I like that. Number 1, the subway is one of the most used ways of transportation in New York. The fee, I think, is like $2.48 per ride. It gets you where you need to be, but just a heads up, you might want to figure out where you're going to go first, because the subway system is a little tricky at first, but after 2 or 3 rides you should get used to it. Number 2 is city bikes. This is a newer way of transportation in New York City. They have them almost on every street in Brooklyn, New York, all over the place. But how it works is you rent your bike. I don't know how much it is right now, but it's right here. So it's not much. And so you rent your bike, and then if you say you're in Brooklyn and you want to go to Manhattan, swipe your card, get on the bike, ride to Manhattan, park your bike in Manhattan, do whatever you want, rent the bike again, and then go to back to Brooklyn. That was kind of confusing, but anyway. So it's a really fun way to get around if you want to see the scenery of where you're staying, and it's very inexpensive as well. Number 3 is the Staten Island Ferry. This is a free way of transportation, and you also get to see the Statue of Liberty for free, and I never understood why people paid that much money. Whatever. But it's free. You get to be on the water, you get to see a bunch of beautiful sights. So you guys should check out the Staten Island Ferry because it's gorgeous, and again, it's free. And number 1, get out of Manhattan, okay? I love Manhattan. Used to live there, but there's so much more to New York than Manhattan, than Times Square, than 42nd Street, all those different places. So some of the places that I suggest is number 1, Brooklyn Heights. Brooklyn Heights is a trendy, family-oriented, and beautiful neighborhood on the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge in Brooklyn. There are so many cute restaurants, coffee shops, and little stores around, especially on Montague Street. Also, if you are artsy and a photographer like I am, what I suggest is going on the promenade in Brooklyn Heights, and this is where you get the best view of Manhattan and the city. And also there's a beautiful and fun pier where they have a bunch of different restaurants, and also they have concerts and fun activities year-round, especially in the summer. So I suggest you all going to Brooklyn Heights. Another place that I suggest is Williamsburg. So if you are wanting to escape the hustle and bustle of New York City and you love live music and art, I highly suggest going to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. They have some of the best restaurants and antique shops, and what I love about walking around Williamsburg is you never know what you're going to find, from the art to the beautiful murals on the walls. Also, how can we forget the beautiful and fun flea market? If you love good food and good finds, I suggest going to Williamsburg Flea. This is every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on 50 Kent Avenue, and you get to find some great antiques, again, great food, great homemade items, and also you get to meet some super cool and interesting people. So those are just a few of my personal tips on surviving the Big Bad Apple. I hope you guys will take at least one of them. And please like, subscribe, and comment any video ideas that you guys have for the future below. I will be posting a lot more, I promise. I am not busy anymore, but I will see you guys next week. Take me for the